Greetings everyone, I'm glad you can join me. My name's Nick, and on this revisited series we're looking at Speedball on the Commodore Amiga. Developed by the great Bitmap Brothers, published by Imageworks in 1988. Also come out on the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, PC, the NES and the Sega Master System. Don't think it came out on the Spectrum. So a number of different options here, knockouts and leagues, but we're probably going to go for leagues. This game is a cyberpunk futuristic sports action game played on a closed court, about 5-a-side, and for 1 to 2 players. In this we'll be playing on the, versus the computer. We've got 3 teams we can select. I'm probably going to go for that middle guy because he's the best. So we're going to be Team Lacerta in this Super League. Now, the sequel Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe was huge, but this is the game that set everything up, or to influence loads. Brutal Deluxe came out in 1990, Speedball 2 that is, this one in 1988. The league can be 10 to 100 weeks. I haven't got the strength to play for 100 weeks. So first team up in this 10-week league is Team Vela. Now I think they're okay. They're not too bad, Vela. They're one of the middling teams, I believe. Now I'm playing this on an emulator. It's always been a little bit glitchy, so I'm hoping it lasts and doesn't crash or anything. I'm the green team versus the reds. Now we must score goals, and he saved that. By collecting coins on the pitch, which you'll see will crop up, we can buy extra stamina, extra skills, bribe the official and all sorts of stuff. The court's always roughly the same, although the green domes you see, sometimes in a slightly different position, they randomise in different areas. Here there seems to be 4 in each corner. Right, let's just concentrate on at least trying to win this. I always preferred Speedball 2 when it came out, but this one I played for a long time. A long time. You could argue it hasn't aged very well, but for as a piece of nostalgia from 1988, it's quite good. Closed court, we're indoors, 5-a-side. Right, so we can do slide tackles, fire the ball forward, but the 45 degrees treatment is one I seem to be good at. And we're leading here 1-0, of course. Not for long though, it's 1-0. Hooray! Did you have this game on any other system, so the Sega Master System or Commodore 64? Let me know. I don't know why it didn't come out on the Spectrum then. If it came out on the Commodore 64, why not the Spectrum? Maybe it was too tricky to do. Oh no, we're losing here, 2-1. Come on team, get back together again. Now this game, if you're doing 100 weeks, you're gradually going to improve your team more and more until you're undefeated. But at the start, that's when it's competitive because, oops, F is for freeze, should get a goal here. Yes, 2-all. Yeah, so by playing this over and over again, suddenly your team is undefeatable. At the start, that's when it's interesting, but it's a little bit tricky. You might have noticed there's a walk gate about centre of the pitch, those doors there. Hit the ball out one side. Oh no, hit the ball out one side, it'll appeal the other. I don't know how this will ever be to your advantage. Maybe in a 2-player game against your mate, it might work. We're losing 3-2. Come on, let's level it. Damn, we got tackled there. So this is what the future of sports is going to be like. I don't know what year this is. I think Speedball 2 is a couple of 100 years afterwards, perhaps. Goal! Oh. Right, let's just concentrate on getting that coin. But it's one of those games that does eat time. You can play it forever without actually realising. Yay! Speedball 2 came out on absolutely everything. I think there's a version as well called Speedball Evolution, I believe. Come out on iOS, PlayStation 3 as well, which I'm probably going to buy at some stage. But none of them are better than Speedball 2 on the Commodore Amiga, in my opinion. But we'll come to it in the future weeks, I'm sure. Come on, let's just win here. We're losing 3-2. We're having all the play, though. Damn. I think that's the end of the game. We lost. Hooray for us. Right, so now we can bribe the official to get an extra score, I think. Bribe the timer so we can go back on, but we'll just buy more stamina. And in the league, we're about, well, midway down. Here's all your favourite teams. Pavo, Perseus. We jump straight in. We're playing Castor next, and the game still hasn't crashed, which is great news. So this revisited series, I reviewed it before, but my sound wasn't quite as good. So we're having another look, as we will do a few games in here. Probably about a dozen or so Amiga games we'll have another look at. Right. Come on. Yes! 1-0. So we're going to win at least one game, I hope. This team aren't as good as the last people that come out. In your face, Castor. Now, you might have noticed, in the bottom right is a red bar going down, and in the left is a blue bar going down. Now, that represents what player is nearest the ball at the time. If the energy bar gets to the bottom, your player is injured, and your opponents get an extra point for, well, injuring them. You wouldn't see that in any other sport, would you? I've injured the other player, give me some points. If that happened in basketball or football, it'd be a completely and utterly different game. Late 80s, a different time. Hasn't gaming come forward a lot since then graphically. But the playability on this one isn't too bad. But as I say, once you get used to it and the little tricks, you'll be thrashing everyone about 10 or 12-0. But a lot of the time when you was a young kid playing these games, it wasn't just the graphics and the sound you were playing with, you was also playing with your own imagination, which you seem to lose a little bit unfortunately as an adult, so you actually feel that you're there. Bounce domes, if you notice in this one, are in a slightly different place. There's just one each centrally. Makes it a bit interesting your approach to actually score a goal. Clunk, clunk. So I'm not sure I'd fancy my chances playing on a metal pitch. I think I might be dead quite quickly. You know, I normally say I'll try anything once, but I don't think so. I'd like to watch this game be played. Be a bit crunching. They could probably put it on after Robot Wars. Actually, I wouldn't mind. I'd go and watch a Speedball game. Hooray! No weapons here. No leagues, no players' names. It's just pure arcade play. Hey, what do you think of this game? Have nostalgia for it? Have no nostalgia for it? I'd say it was a classic. It was at a time where, if you was a kid, you wouldn't have had that many games, so the ones you did have, you played quite a lot, and I did have this one. Woohoo! There seems like a big gap in my childhood between not having this and Speedball 2, but in reality it was only 2 years. But it's back in the time where you was young. 2 years was a long, long time. A lot could happen in 2 years. You look at the year below you in school and you think, oh, how immature are they? But 1 year now, that's more or less feels like about an hour. Freeze. Oh, how did I not score there? Right, we're thrashing this team anyway. 6-0. We're going to win. Unless something disastrous happens. There's always the greens versus the reds. It doesn't change. Later games they were to change slightly, but this just always green versus red. Would have liked blue as well. Save. So it doesn't move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. You concentrate, your goalkeeper can pretty much save everything. Right, played 2, 1-1, lost 1. Hurrah! 50% success rate. Right, I think we'll keep that money. You can, some things cost about 7 or 8 coins. You can save them up to get more advanced things to improve your skill and power. But we're up to 3rd in the league already. So I think if we did a full 10-week league, I think I'd win this. Next up is Perseus, and the game still has not crashed. Who was Perseus? He was he a Greek god? Let me know. I should look it up. So their team looks better than ours. Green versus red. Let's see how we get on this time. Right, I've got an idea now. Get the ball at the start, run it, try not to pass. Try not to pass. Oh, we're getting bashed all over the place here. That's it. Chances. Ooh. Good defence by them. And the domes are back in the square. So it looks like there's 2 configurations of that. Middle or sides. Mind you, they're nearer the goal this time, aren't they? That makes it a little bit tougher. So there might be more than, might be about 3 configurations. As we start a fight for no reason. Cyberpunk retro metal bashing fight. Kill him! Are we winning that fight? I don't know. Sometimes you can get some great goals off the rebound. The area of Speedball 2 you're working with is a lot more than this. Yay! Good. Right, 1-0. Good. It's going to be a bit of a battle, this one, I think. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Come on. 2-0. No. Come on. Come on, team. Oh. Did I get that coin? Hey, what's happened here? It's paused for some reason, but the music's still going. I think... Well, we got a good run out of that, people. I think it's crashed. And it's crashed at 1-0. So I suppose that means I win, do I? It's like when a football game's abandoned due to fog or something. Well, you know, it lasted longer than I thought it was going to do in this dodgy emulated copy that I'm playing. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that. That was Speedball on the Commodore Amiga, developed by the Bitmap Brothers and published by Image Works in 1988. Thanks for watching that one as always. I think this review is just long enough to qualify for a proper review revisited. As I say, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments about the game or the sequel, then please put it below. And until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.